So done in full speed, it looks like this. Now, it's on your wrist. All you do is simply bring your hand out and show the rubber band that's on the wrist. I'm sorry, show the rubber band that's on the fingers. So you're going to place the rubber band on the back of the fingers in the rubber delusion closed fist method, and you have all these rubber bands that will catch onto this band. So they pick, let's say, the orange, and you're going to tap it, and as you tap it, you're going to bring your hand out. So in full speed, it looks like this. Now you'll notice that the rubber band is still on the wrist. You're going to bring your hand over and show that the rubber band is connected to it. Or you can display it whichever way you like. All right, so let's see what that looks like from the other side. So remember, you want to do the rubber delusion move closest towards you. So closed fist method, and they can pick any band. Then you tap it, and as you tap, you let go of your second finger, and then you bring your hand away. It's still on your wrist. You let it come to your fingers. And now you can display it and show that the rubber band is captured onto this band. So push through and push up. There's two different versions of this. There's one where it's a single strand on your fingers, which requires the camouflage principle of hiding a hidden loop on your wrist. And then there's another method for both versions that do not require any bands. So we'll teach the version that requires the bands on the wrist, and you get this single strand, okay? So you're gonna do, for this one, you can only do the closed fist version of it. So you're going to do the closed fist version, and now you're going to come over and pinch the top of that band. And when you let go of the second finger, you lift up. And it looks like you pull the band up through the hand. Okay? So, boom. It's very deceptive how it's a single strand. So again, come over, pinch it, and pull up. Now, the only difference between the push up and the push down and the pull up is this. When you do the move, don't go over the thumb to make it go through the hand. Okay? If you wanted to go up through the hand, you have to go over the thumb. If you want to make it look like it's pushing it through the hand, you have to miss the thumb. Okay? So now I missed the thumb, and what you want to do is pinch your first finger and your thumb together. This hand comes over and pinches above. You don't want to pinch the band itself because then you'll hold it in place. So you pinch just above it or in front of it, right? And it gives the illusion that the rubber band penetrates through the hand. We'll do that again. Remember, don't go over the thumb. Go here. The thumb and the first finger pinch together. If you don't, the rubber band will just fall. Magic seems, rubber band magic specifically, seems to be the most effective when you force it to happen. If it just happens on its own, it's like a puzzle. But when you force it to happen, that's where it creates this illusion that you're controlling it. So I can do this, boom, or just a simple little thing, I can push and create the illusion that I made it happen. I think that's an interesting point to bring about, okay, to discuss. And that is that version of it. We'll take a look at what it looks like from the other side now. So now you're going to do the closed fist method, but you're going to skip the thumb, okay? Your first finger and thumb are going to hold, because if you don't, it's just going to fly off. Your finger's going to come above. You're going to push down, and as you do, you let your second finger go underneath, and it creates the illusion that the rubber band goes through. This is a variation of my rubber band through hand that I put out as a download a while back. With the push-through effect, I want to credit T.C. Churchwell. He had an effect in Apocalypse where he had a rubber band come through his hand. All right, so here's a little bit of history and credits for the push-up move. T.C. Churchwell in Apocalypse created a method where he did it on his wrist, where he would come over, take a rubber band, and have it go right through his wrist. Okay, there's others like Vinnie Marini and Vince Mendoza who have created other versions where it can go through the wrist. I wanted to be able to bring it up to the fingers and have a transition where it not only can be pulled up, but it could also go down. And the pushing it through is very similar to my version of rubber band through hand that I had it as a download, where I can make it look like the rubber band goes up and down and through the hand. So there's a little bit of history. I think it's important to give credit to the people that have created the original methods and variations as it continues to evolve and move forward. So it's important. All right, so for you guys out there that don't like rubber bands on your wrist, the next few effects are for you. You get to take these off, and we'll use just one band. We're going to apply the rubber delusions concept to a doubled band on the top of the wrist. To make the rubber band go up through the hand, you're going to come underneath, so it's going to go over all the fingers. You're going to come underneath, twist it, pinch, twist it again, and come up. You want that rubber band to be coalesced on the top, and you're holding it in place with your second finger. Your hand is going to come over, pinch one of the strands, let go of the second finger, and pull up, and it'll look like it goes right through the hand. Okay? Now, let's do that again. It's over all of the fingers. Wrap that rubber band, and now pinch the strand, one strand, and just let go of the second finger and pull up. Let's see what that looks like from the other side. So you're going to place the rubber band on all of the fingers and the thumb. Your hand's going to come underneath. You're going to twist it, get your second finger in there, twist again, and place it on top. And these fingers can close. Your second finger is kind of holding that in place here. You're going to pinch one band, and you're going to let go of the second finger as the hand comes up. Okay? And if it gets bound up, you can just shake it like that. Sometimes it'll do that. But you just grab the band, let go of the second, and it comes right up through. So we just did push up. Now we're going to do push through. You're going to place the rubber band not over the thumb this time. You're going to come underneath, do the move, and go over the thumb. Okay? You're going to take your first finger and thumb and pinch them together. Your hand is going to come in front, and you're going to let go of the second finger. And as you do, you push down, and it creates the same illusion with a doubled band over the fingers with no bands on your wrist. Again, not the thumb this time. You're here, let go of the second finger, and it goes through. Let's take a look on the other side. Bypass the thumb this time. Do the move. Make sure the bands are